Hello, everyone. I am YaKeecha Sartor with Lady Armor Jewelry. Thank you for joining me for this week's edition of Winning Wednesday. Every week, I give you a little bit of inspiration to get you over that midweek slump. So today, I want to encourage you to use what you have. Recently, I was on my way to the gym. Actually, I overslept. I've been going to the gym 3 days a week, taking different classes. And this is a class I really wanted to get to. And I said, oh no, I overslept. So I got up, got dressed, got out of the house in the car on the way to the gym. And I realized after I got down the street that I had left my glasses at home. Now, I use eyeglasses to read from a distance and for driving, like driving at night. And it was still dark. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm heading to the gym and I don't have my glasses. Now I can see, it just can be a little aggravating sometimes if you can't see as clearly as you wanted to. And I was like, oh, I don't have time to turn around and go back home to get my glasses. What am I going to do? And I thought about it and I said, you know what? My sunglasses are in the car. Now I have prescription sunglasses and I always leave them in the car. So I said, my sunglasses are in the car. So I reached into the console, grabbed my sunglasses, and here I am going down the road at 5 o'clock in the morning with sunglasses on. I probably look like a fool to some people, but guess what? It cleared up my vision and I could see clearly where I was going. It was slightly tinted. It wasn't dark, but it cleared up my vision. And so I just drove to the gym. I got to the gym. I took my sunglasses off and went in and I had a great workout. And as I was coming back home, I was giggling about the fact that I have been driving with my sunglasses on at night, while it was still dark outside. And I said, you know what? There are times when you just have to use what you have. And sometimes we can look silly when it comes to things in life, and other people may look at us and think, that's silly. Why are you doing that? But the whole point is not how you look. It's about how you're working. Are you able to work and be productive to get done what you need to get done? It didn't matter that I was driving around in my sunglasses. I could see clearly and I didn't have to be concerned about whether or not I was appropriately judging distances and that my vision was fuzzy or anything like that. I knew exactly where I was going. I did not feel silly, and that's what I needed to get the job done. So whatever you are facing, it doesn't matter if it's in your marriage, if it's in your education, your business, your home, or in your health. There are times when we have to make changes or do things that other people may not understand. But we need to realize that it's not for them to understand. It's for us to be able to be successful in our marriages. There may be time where people don't understand the boundaries that you set as a couple, as a spouse. You may have certain boundaries. You may have certain rules for your children, and other people may not understand that. But guess what? It's not up to them because they don't have to answer to how they have trained those children or how they have treated their spouse. And they don't have to live with that person. So it doesn't matter what it looks like to them. What matters to you is, are you being productive? Are you successful at what you're doing? Sometimes people don't understand if you are going back to school to get a degree, whether it's your first degree or your GED or master's, it doesn't matter. You're studying and your friend's like, oh, come on, you're always studying. Go have some fun. And they don't realize, look, I have a goal. And in order for me to meet my goal, you can say I look silly going to the library at 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night. Or I'm in the computer lab, that my computer engineering was my major. I'm in the computer lab at 3 o'clock in the morning. You may not understand that, but I have a goal. I'm going to get my degree. And I want to encourage you, don't be concerned with how you look to people. What's more important is whether or not you're doing what it takes in order for you to succeed. So use what you have. Even if you're cooking something, you run out of an ingredient. Sometimes you're like, oh, I don't have whatever. As cooks, for anybody that's a home cook or a chef, you know when you run out of something, there is a substitute that you can use in your house, or you can change that dish and, oh, your meat isn't thawed out. That's okay. Use what you have. Make it a vegetable dish. Like today, I had taken out some meat to defrost in order to cook for dinner. I checked it earlier today, and guess what? It hasn't defrosted. So you know what it hasn't thawed. I'm sorry. I took some meat out to thaw, and it hasn't thawed. But you know what I'm going to do? We're having breakfast for dinner because that's what I have and that's what we're going to eat. And my daughter loves when we have breakfast for dinner. But the whole point is use what you have. Don't make excuses for what you're doing. Don't not do something because you feel like you're not fully equipped. Use what you have. You may not have the greatest computer, but do you have access to a computer? You may not have a phone and you're a photographer. The best camera and you're a photographer. Use your phone. There are a lot of people that take beautiful pictures with their cell phone. You may be an author or somebody, an aspiring author, and you feel like you don't have a tablet or somewhere to record your books. Hey, do like they did back in the day. Pencil and paper still works. So wherever you are, whatever you're working on, whatever your goal, use what you have. Don't make limited resources your excuse for not meeting your goal. I didn't have my glasses, but I didn't stop that from letting me go to the gym. I didn't let that stop me from going to the gym. I went anyway, wearing my sunglasses. So even if you have to wear your sunglasses in the dark, do whatever it takes to use what you have and win. Thank you for joining me for this week's edition of Winning Wednesday. I enjoy sharing with you, and I do hope they're inspiring you to allow the winner to come out of you. And in the words of Zig Ziglar, I always like to end my episodes, you were born to win. But in order to win, you must plan to win, prepare to win, expect to win, because you, my dear, were born to win. God bless you. God loves you. I love you. And I will see you next time on my next episode of Winning Wednesday. Bye. And one more thing, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Lady Armor Jewelry. If these videos are a blessing to you, feel free to leave me a comment below, share them with your family or friends, and I look forward to sharing with you next time. See you later. Bye.